Yo, how's things, Gray? Welcome back to the stream. Are you entering the tournament officially too? I'm just getting some entries for that. We're only 50 minutes away from starting, so I've timed that pretty good, to say the least. We'll do a few duels and then just get to our duel room and get that all set up, you know? Right, let's keep muscling our way through. We're at 1,029 gems, which is a really nice position to be in at the moment. Head up there. It's all good, Gray. Hopefully enjoy a bit of the stream while you're here and whatnot. We'll just hopefully get everyone back in a moment. Be a sort of second part of the stream. I thought I'd split the stream into a couple, like have my tea and sort of get energized for the stream tonight. Just stop by to check on me. Yeah, sounds like a plan. You found the top 4 TCG Blue Eyes list that's running a lot of wrong cards. Found that I think they have Primite Roar and only 2 copies of Wishes. Interesting. Interesting. Top 4 decks as well. And we'll add to hand Drill Beam. Right, see if we can get a good solid performance in here. Set that field. Gonna be pretty tricky to get set up, so we are gonna go Lordy load here and skip Blue Eyes. Pretty much sorted there. That is a Max C. That is Max C. Not happening. Are you taking part in the tournament today, Godzilla? Do let us know if you are, and we'll get your name into the mix. But yeah, we'll hopefully get everyone back that is going to be entering that event in the next hour or so. That will go into Heavenly Seal. But no, we should get a few enjoyable hours out of the tournament, and hopefully we do. I'll try, but I don't like to make promises. I'll get you down as a maybe at this stage. Right, no, we don't need to do anything at the current time. Drill Beam is currently live. The track seems to be the logical hit there. Get Dominus Purge into play. That person's bailing straight away. Must have had a pretty average hand. So we continue a really good bit of momentum over the last few duels. Hopefully we can get kick-off of the tournament a little bit earlier than normal, my time. Really good start of the season. Really, really happy with how we've gone about it, how we've recovered from a pretty lackluster start. Yeah, I think we'll actually get around 3,000 gems by the time the first day of the Duelist Cup starts, if we have a really good sort of rank up sort of process during that time. Right. An A King. 24 copies of Nightwear Wheel. We're not going to run out of those anytime soon. Cody will be the first official entry of the tournament, so we'll get Cody's name into the event itself. And get all the other confirmed entries in once we will flock in again. Get a couple of duels, and we're only 47 minutes away from starting. This is Mike and the Capybara. Are they playing Master at the moment? They be that high? I don't know if they would be. Wishes. To play Wishes, it's the only thing we can really do in this turn. We'll send away the Ghost Ogre. Grab Roar, grab Maiden. Roar. Freaking. I'm just gonna go for this here. I think this might be well worth having a crack at. I will be still sensible about this. We will go here. As I don't screw up this part of the turn, we should be able to get a Crimson into the Stardust play. Yeah, I was watching that, so well, they did enough to win again, which is good. They just need to win those sort of games. All they can really do, really. Yeah, are you entering the tournament today, Silver? Big shout out to you. Purge set down. That's our turn. They sure will have a few people with high heartbeats and everything like that. Yeah, they should have. They need to put teams away so they can give players a bit of a rest. That Latrell Mitchell got the bunnies back into it pretty nicely there. But yeah, we're beautifully set up in this one. Face downs, 3 face downs, 4 face downs, 5 face downs. Okay. You're all good, so we'll get Majesty. Samo is in, so Samo will be entering the Mat Cup. Ring of Destruction. Got to burn out a few of their traps so that they're very well. Gonna have to go get up here, right here. Barrel, okay, they are really going for this here. That's game. They've just annihilated me here. Unbelievable. Cheeky little chain burn deck. Yeah, we're pretty good, Shrub. That is a bizarre win. Incredibly bizarre. What do you got? That's the air, okay. That's as cheeky as anything. Unbelievable. What an unbelievable duel that was. Didn't know I'm better anyway. Should have just waited her out. That was a real bizarre duel. don't think it would be the one person I know. Are you entering the tournament today, Shrub? If you don't get roached into oblivion again. 151. 151. But yeah, I got your name down, so maybe, Shrub, are you entering the cup? We're not too far away from starting. Obviously, 41 minutes away. We'll probably have a bit of a bigger build-up to this one. I'll probably do the next stall now, and then we'll get into it. So aiming to hit about 8 players tonight. That'll be the goal. Going first. It's Simo's new favorite card. So good that I've been gifted one. What about now? We'll go here. Wishes. Bailing. So yes, so the other 2 pals will hop on and beg you to play. You're a good Shrub. Like I said, just decide near the time if accepting. Yeah, girlfriend can take part in the tournament. What's her username, Coney? I'm more than happy to put her into the mix. Always good to have new players, you know, like, that's the key to growing the Mac Cup, really. Like, we have our regulars, but if we can get some new players in, experience in the tournament will be key for our success going forward. Yo, Dennis, you're welcome into the stream. Oh, a Dennis Manis appearance happened in the Mac Cup. Wouldn't that be a story? We'll do one more duel since that duel was quick, and then we'll get our tournament pretty much underway. Or pretty much preparation underway. Retired GOAT Hall of Famer. That makes sense. You'll decline and spectate tonight. That is all good. I'll get you off my wee list. That is an awful hand. At the moment, we've just got the 2 guaranteed at the moment. I've got a few on the maybe list. I did have a stream earlier in the day. This is game. This will be game, I'd say. Yeah. We've got 3 at the moment. Okay. Cool, thank you, Coney. We'll get their name up. Just make sure they're aware of the rules in the stream. Interesting they didn't do anything with that play. Go Sage. Yeah, the aim and the thinking would be to get at least at least 8 today. Hoping we hit that roll, not bird. Okay. This is a good observation from Shrub earlier in the day. I want to click on here. I'm just going to fix that up in a moment. But if you look at the Ojama green, can you tell me what's wrong with my Ojama green? I only just realized this. It was pointed out today. Holder of the rules, all good, Coney. I'm looking forward to putting that up. Man, so weird. Oh well, let's go focus on the dough. I find it funny. I find it funny how it was so easily missed. I'm not right. I'm getting new emotes at some point anyway. For that. Damn you, Nibiru. Well, it's not allowing me to click emotes today. Really dance emotes. Still would have liked it if the Ojama had one eye. Would have been great, but yeah, that sort of probably lined up to be replaced. Along with a few other ones that we've got updates a little bit on. But we're gonna have to play Nibiru back on them. But Vitcher, thank you for the hydrate too, by the way. Okay. Maybe anything just yet? I've got something when I don't really have anything in hand. But it was cancelled, Lazy, around the Met Cup. No, the Met Cup's going to be live. Absolutely, and around about the 30-minute mark from now. No, it won't never be cancelled. Like, if... Say, for example, I wasn't available for the weekend, I'd probably get Frankie just to run the Met Cup for a week. So it continue to be the weekly tradition. That'd be the out-and-out backup plan, but it wouldn't come to that, I wouldn't say. But Victor the Duck, if you want to play too, let us know. Appreciate you coming in. Welcome everyone back to the second part of our stream. We're just having a few sort of warm-up duels to go from there. I will go. All good. If you just want to enjoy watching the tournament, that is fine. And join. I'll put you down as a maybe, just confirm near the time. We'll go Ash. That was well countered. Purple Tactics talents. They're gonna have a look at my hand. We'll steal them on. You just steal them on and attack with the token and Nibiru and then that itself. Libellion in play. So this is just gonna be a bit of a pummeling towards the back end of our little venture onto ranked after the time to ourselves. everything set up for the Mat Cup in the background. I'm not really too worried about the result of this duel now, so do the deed. But for me anyway, like over the last wee while, I've started to really enjoy the aspects of the Blue Eyes deck a lot more. Like obviously we're stuck on this for most of the month ahead, but hopefully I can transition to another project in the next wee while. Like we're obviously gonna have a bit of a push more for like sort of more dual roomy type stuff this month. Like obviously I want to learn my Exorcisto, Red Dragon Archfiend, and just get up to speed with some other builds that I've really sort of put on the wayside, on the back burner. Well, so they get the attacks in. Could be 3,000 exactly for game. No, they're not gonna attack that. I hope this person doesn't muck around. Although, in saying that, we might as well surrender. I've done all my dailies for the day. We're not getting out of that duel. Right, we'll get the duel room set up and get some willing participants for our weekly showpiece, which is the Mat Cup. Obviously, a Sunday event this time around. I thought yesterday I wasn't really motivated to do this, but today we absolutely are. So here is the duel room. Easy duel code to remember this one. 258's the duel room. We'll pin that as well. 28. And yeah, we'll just get the wee draw that we've got up so far. We are aiming to get at least 8. How's things, Miz? We'll be able to get the entries built up pretty quickly here. So that is the current drawer. That is going to go on top of the Black Wing up there. So far, we've got Simo Titan 22 versus Jen Dizzle, I believe that is, and Coney at the moment. Who is going to add their names to the mix? Okay, waiting for Miller so Aroma can take advantage. I'll play, but not sure what I'm going to play, but you're going to play. Hidden White Dragon is in. Perfect. Entry in. Yeah, the aim, the tournament will be a bit shorter today, I'd say. Like, normally we should be having this yesterday, but I've opted to try it on a different day. See what the entry pool would be like. So Cody and Hidden White Dragon and Simo and Agenda's Yeah, room code short today. It is the correct one. It's funny enough, it's the correct one. But yeah, Malice is going to be very UR heavy. Incredibly UR heavy. Where are we? Browser here. We'll move that across into here at the moment. Yeah, anyone else is welcome to join. Of course, the Mat Cup rules are going to be posted up here. We're going to have to get a big stream out again tonight. Like, obviously, tomorrow we've got no work tomorrow. I thought E-Tele being freed was a call for new Super Quant support. What do I have for new Super Quantals at the moment? I don't think I've got all the cards, but I've got a main core of that engine. Yeah, I'm just missing the Mech Beast, Lusterix, which is an SR, which I can easily obtain. Like, everything else we're looking really not too bad on. Like, we can get another few other SR and URs would be quite nice for that. Are you? And also Seto. Seto is getting their name into the mix. Awesome stuff, Seto. Plenty of time to get ready. Probably would suggest getting something to eat and drink. These tournaments do go for quite a while. Seto Kyber is now into the tournament. They'll put Coney in a position to buy again. Yeah, Hidden White Dragon and Seto Kyber. Moment, but that is subject to change. Seeing if I've got like emergency teleport and all that as well. Ellie's, I do have 2 emergency teleport. At the bracket for you guys, so then people can check during the middle of the tournament. Good to see. Good to see a few entries starting to rock their way in. Of course, we've got a few people on the maybe list at the moment. They'll probably enter in real late. But yeah, we'll just confirm people like Lazy and like Godzilla towards the back end of the timer. At the moment, we've just got Coney and myself in there. We'll probably have Coney's girlfriend in there as well. It should be an interesting hope everyone's enjoyed the week as well, obviously with the speedrunning aspect of Stairway. We haven't made any real progress on that yet, but I am pretty happy to say that we have got all the notes for that. We will get a run for that eventually and go from there. Please tell me my window captures up. Cool. The rules are pretty simple. Everyone that is intrigued about joining, plain deck, you want to swap out any time. Best 2 out of 3 format. Match 1's always a coin flip. Match 2 is loser. Match 1 chooses first or second. War, if you get to match 3, loser. Match 2 chooses first or second. Be interesting to see how if anyone plays Blue Eyes today. Like I felt today with Blue Eyes, it's just had enough of a consistency hit where it's just weakened it enough to probably drop out of one of the top tier decks actually. Hoping it stays at least competitive in the meta for at least another month. Then we've just sort of got to make a decision from there what we're going to go for. Although, like, I was talking to people earlier today, like, we still want to go the path of sort of building those sort of fun Dorum decks. Would love to join, but unfortunately busy today. That's all good, Victor. Like, as long as you're in the stream enjoying a few of the duels, that's the main thing. How's things next? The WAR's getting up again. Always found a tier 2 before the ban list was even in effect. It's probably gonna drop down to probably a tier 3 deck, I think. Like, losing one mate and one sage doesn't seem much on the surface, but it's just enough, I felt. It was just enough to hurt me today, and especially in a few tight situations. Back at number 2 right now. Must have a next row about to enter the Mat Cup, surely. But you're 20 minutes away from starting. Like, we'll just see what we've got at the time. Like, we should in theory get 2 or 3 more in that time. No, it was a good game, actually. Like, I thought the Warriors are going to run away with it. And then the Rabbitohs come back pretty strongly towards the end. I thought the way it was shaping up, I thought, oh, yeah, they're going to tie it all off. And then the Warriors are going to be sort of winning by 1 point. But they done nothing in. Join a cheeky Mat Cup? Yeah, a cheeky little Sunday Cup. Are you working tomorrow next row? Or do you get the day off? Like, I've got the day off, which is pretty much a surprise. Just the way things were going a couple of months ago. But all good. And yeah, in a short enough week this week coming up, which is great. And then the following week after that, the good thing is, once that week concludes, I'll be on holiday. You're taking on Jen Dizzle. First round opponent. Who else is going to enter in the mix today? Like, we do need at least 2 more players just to get us over the line for that tournament today. Like, I do suspect we'll get a few more than 8. But we'll make everyone in. No, all the boys already made plans for tomorrow. It's good to have a long weekend. Yeah, Kai Tenjo, we're doing good today. Doing good. We're just getting prep done for our tournament. We're just trying to get a few more players to get their name in the mix. Definitely got enough for a wee mini tournament, to say the least. We're just chilling over the next 20 minutes, building up the entries. We'll build up the hype towards the event as well. If you are new to the stream as well, more than welcome to join. It's free entry. It will be always free entry this tournament. So far, we've got 3 of the 6 players in. Ballroom is 7258. Yeah, officially getting close to halfway through the year now. Like, obviously the first day of the month for me. But yeah, just talk. We'll talk a little bit about decks that we're looking to sort of push towards over the next wee while. Like, yeah, I'm sort of still on the fence whether I go Ryziel or Malice. I don't know. Like, I'm still very keen on sort of pursuing like the decks that I want to play. Like, I don't know how good Blue Eyes Primite will be good in that environment or bad. But yeah, we'll have to adapt. We can really do, really. Anything, got any interesting topics people want to bring up as well? Like, is there any archetype people would like to see come into the game that they want to invest in? Have anyone interested in, like, say, Canine or Mitsurugi? I was pretty sure I was going to dump everything for Ryziel. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look at either Ryziel or Malice, just to see if I've got the cards outside of that, you know. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad one either, yeah. There are some really interesting ones that are around the corner. Depends on how they release them. A fair bit of planning's gone into the account anyway, like... I think logically for me, like when Orcus arrives as well, like Orcus could be a logical target because I got most of the cards and get just the new support cards. But apparently there's a deck that runs Silvero Carcos in the OCG. Okay. Wonder what that deck is. You get your entries in, guys. Not too far away from starting. We're 23 minutes away from starting. That's a wee bit fast, that clock. Silvero Carcos winning at WCS would be so peak. Taking the person's soul as well. Yo, how things are, Corpic? Welcome in. We're just in a... For those that are just joining at the moment, we're just sort of building up towards our tournament. At the moment, we've got 6. I am just hoping for at least 2 more players to get it up to the magical 8, which will mean quarterfinal, semi-final, and finals. If you want to put your name in the mix, feel free to do so. We got some very good competitors today. Like, since we don't have work tomorrow, would anyone like to stay up and watch the French Nationals? I might be able to bring that up. Maybe after the Met Cup when that goes live. Just to sort of review some of the matches and play a bit of Master maybe in between. Maybe catch a few of the Swiss rounds. No, not the later part of the Swiss rounds and like the top cup. Minutes away from starting. I'm just going to message a few people on Discord as well that we've got our tournaments. Well, up. Just through and just put some stuff in South Promo. Right. Good. Megalith best deck, Pyro. Let's see if it is the best deck with your entry into the cup. If you want to play. Have you been playing a little bit more this week in terms of growing your account? Like, obviously, you still got your original one. Over at Zell, yes, you can indeed join. Perfect. Gets us up to the Magical 7 so that you'll be taking on Simo. Pyro is in, so we've got 8. Got Maxi finally and about nothing else. Coco Campachi in as well. Good stuff, Coco. I'll get you off the maybe list now. Perfect. So dual room is 7258. It should be pinned at the top. Pyro in. I knew would get the entries. I'm just so confident that we always are going to get those. So Coney, you're probably guaranteed a buy now in the event. Now, so Pyro versus Coco Campachi, Coney off the buy. Hidden White Dragon versus Seto Kaiba. Simo versus Over at Cell, and Jen Dizzle taking on the mighty Nexro in the match. Yeah, slowly make your way to the duel room. There is a slight delay. Like, we're not going to be starting in 30 minutes. Probably be 18, 19 minutes. Around lazy, we will get your name into the mix as well. Awesome. I'll get you onto the tables. You'll be taking on Over at Zao, who's just doing tables. I guess so they've got a new bad deck to use. I love those sort of decks. So that's the really awesome thing about that, you know. Like I'm gonna be playing like terrible builds like in my duel room, so it doesn't worry me in the slightest. It's 7258. Just make sure everyone's familiar with the rules. If anyone needs me to go over the rules again, I am more than happy to put them up. Who knows, a suboptimal build may get over the line today. Hey, so we've still got Stone Gamer, we've still got to hear from Silver Crody and sort of Godzilla Gamer if they are playing. Yeah, for Pyro and Coco Campachi over at Sound Lazy all round, you're probably confirmed dueling each other like all the rest of the players. Maybe very, very much be prepared to swap opponents. No, I'm really happy with the start of the season as well. Like we played some good dogs with Blue Eyes today, despite the consistency hit. Got the wee win streak that got us up to Diamond 4. Like getting gems really early on the season's always a feel good sort of factor for me. This means the rest of the season goes pretty good, but we've got to be pretty good for the next couple of days just to get in position to get the branded bundle and then see what we get from there. And then it's just save up a big bulk of gems and break from there. Yeah, like I said, I sort of made a decision if I'm going to commit to either Ryzeal or I'm just going to have a wee look at some of their decks are like, actually. Four days from now, next row. Morris went undefeated at Diamond 3, but lost on the rank up. Yeah, fifth hour time, so it starts on Thursday. There is Fab. Is the Messiah himself going to enter the main couch? We will find out in very few moments. Got home, Fab. Nah, you're all good. It's time to do. But yeah, we might have a wee look at some of the lists and see what's expected in the next few months. Lunar Light's apparently real decent as well. Yeah, I will be mainly looking at Malice and a Ryzeal sort of builds. That'll be what we have to look at to see if we can be competitive with any of the decks. Like, could be logical to go for one. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, Fab. We just watched the Warriors before we started up today. They had another good hard-fought win today, though. They are winning games. They're only winning narrowly, but hey, you take what you can get with the league side. Just gotta take it week by week. Just get on another little win streak of 3 or 4 games. Like, they are gonna drop a few more games during the season, but it's just important just to get like a top 3 or 4 spot, so then they can really start from a good position if they make the playoffs. Through the Warriors, Fab. Who do you support, Fab? Who do you support in the Army Narelle? I support the Tigers anyway, like that's my team, but that'll be the first round matchup. Next row versus Fab in a street fight. Being called out. Macadamia nuts? No, it's, we're just looking for more entries for the tournament at the moment. It hasn't started yet. Up the wires. Fab's a I've got... You've seen my classic Broncos jersey, haven't you, Fab? Fortunately, I'm in Newcastle. Hey, nothing wrong with Newcastle. They've got some decent players, the Knights. Yep, you can join Kite Tenjo, but I'll just confirm Macadamia Nuts in a moment as well. I'll get Kite's name in. Yeah, 12 minutes we're starting. We're not starting in 7. I've just got the timer slightly wrong. So you're taking on next row, Jen Dizzle as the buy at the moment. The last time I saw them live, the Warriors lost 24-0 to them with 4 minutes left. McGee Show is joining the Tribal Chief. Great to see the McGee Show in, so make your way to the door room. Starting to get some late build up. McGee Show, you'll be taking on Seto Kaiba in the first round. Exclamation mark room. Right, Warriors were up 24-0 and lost. But the new National Rugby League women's team is good, so we've got that. Also, they're doing the first match around Newcastle this year, so that's good. I'll get Macadamia Nuts in as well. I think Macadamia Nuts is entering. We're up to 13 at the moment. Macadamia Nuts will taking on Hidden White Dragon. You're not good for the old heart, though, next row. Who you're facing next, the McGee Show, you're taking on Seto Kaiba. Yo, Taisaku with the raid of 57. Yo, Taisaku and community in the house. I go into jail raid. Last play New Game Master. Hopefully you guys are following Taisaku. But yeah, good old Magic Johnson. How's things today? Lexon. Onion Knight TTV, good to see you in stream as well. Been a Bronco guy since Pedro and Webkey were in the front row. I said God, not real. Yeah, we're doing good, Magic. We're just a few minutes away from actually starting the tournament, around about 10 minutes away. Kill for Dave, good to see you in stream as well. Do you want to enter the tournament for anyone that is joining now? We'll try and get a few more people and hopefully to get to 16 at the very least. Mythic Prodigy, good to see you on stream as well. That old Petro Cinemasiva, whatever the name was, the FAB, and Sean Webkey. Remember those players? Good old Darren Lockyer as well. He played for the Broncos too. Had a real tough voice. Look around Twitch now. Tournament hasn't started yet, Tasaka. We're just still taking entries for it. We're still counting down. Like, that timer is slightly incorrect. We've got about 8 minutes to go. Just hoping to get a few more in. Oh, Mox boss. Good to see you, Mox. We see Mox enter in. If you do know your opponent, join the tables. Taisaku will join the next one. I owe Taisaku joining one of Taisaku's tournaments too, so I'll try and do that on my holiday actually. Don't agree with Ty's tape, but that's yeah, like everyone's got their own opinions on things, right? Like some things I don't agree with in here, but your pass tonight, that is all good. Yeah, like I said, we'll just try and get people to table. So the matchups at the moment are Pyro versus Coco Kimpachi, Hidden White Dragon versus Macadamia Nuts, Seto Kaiba versus the McGee Show, over at Zhao versus Lazy All Round, Nexo versus Kite Tenjo, Tony Simo and Jen Dizzle has the bye at the moment. Like Peanut Broncos fan. Gee, someone's going to be knocking on your door at the middle of the night, Nexo. You'll have a hit on you at the at this stage. But yeah, please start making your way to the duel room, guys. I think we've got most people in at the moment. I'm just building up nicely. 5 minutes away. One table organised at the moment. We do want to start as soon as... But Zod, how's things today? Are you entering in? Do let us know. Exclamation mark room will bring that up. Joining room now. Thanks, Simone. You'll probably have an opponent here. Argo Star will win this time, I'm sure. I was calling them Aggro Star for ages. It's Argo Star, so... but yeah, if Zot is entering, I'll give a shout out to Zot as well. I remember the Warriors making the finals twice. Good old Stacey Jones, I think, in the early 2000s, and then 2010, 2011, it was like Sean Don's first season. Just got home, we need 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, we'll get you in the tournament, just so we get up to 14. This Gen Dizzle will have a wee bit of a wait, but that is okay. Right, ignore the timer at the start, like we'll count it down in a moment. At the moment, we should only have Simo and Coney waiting for opponents, potentially. Was the same as the World Cup in Auckland? It could have well have been, like... It's going back ages. Feels like only a few years ago now, like, then that happened. Yep, it's time. Almost time already, Godzilla. Are you entering the tournament? They'll let them... Coney will let us know, Zot, because that's their girlfriend, so we'll get them in. Yeah, Godzilla, if you are entering, you'll be taking on Simo. So one more will get us up to the magical 16. Have it. Pyro versus Coco Kampachi, Hidden White Dragon versus Macadamia Nut, Seto Kaiba versus Magisho, Simo versus Godzilla, over at Zal versus Lazy Around, Gen Dizzle versus Dot Stoner, and Nextro versus Kite Tenjo. No, Nextro's on the right table. Mac, if Mac can drop off the table with over XL, you're on the wrong table at the moment. You're taking on Hidden White Dragon. The McGee Show, you're on table 3. Gen Dizzle nicely on table 6. Okay, that is Lazy on a table 2. Brilliant. One day we should all just hop on the makeup with Template with Stun would be peak. Are we thinking what on earth's going on? Everyone's got like a pre-range sort of meeting. Hey, we'll mess around with Matt this cup. Yeah, in theory we should have 7 matches starting in the next couple of minutes. I think we're looking quite good at the moment. Although, just a reminder, like, Zot will be not too far away for table 6, which is Gen Dizzle. Yeah, let's get ready to go, guys. Let's make sure we're all ready to start, because I'm about to flick off the screen. Yep, table 6, Zot. Table 6. And they'll reply through Coney, pretty much. We should, in theory, have another table ready to go. Right, best of luck to everyone. We'll get other people starting in a moment. So yeah, let's get starting into the event. We've got 15 today for the Mat Cup. Hopefully have all the tables started soon. I didn't see Simo and Godzilla on a table, but that shouldn't be too bad. Be too far away. Could have another one going, but yeah, the Mat Cup is underway, and we are getting straight into it. Over at Zal, a very tricky opponent first up for Lazy. Let's see if Lazy can get into the group today. We've got Castera. Castera Theosis. No, Castera Birth, okay. Go table 7. Roll in Lockbird. Lazy, though. Castera Unicorn will be able to have a wee look to see what's in the deck. We'll be able to have a wee check ourselves. We've got the Lancia. Either player can banish cards for the rest of the turn. A great counter from Lazy. First time I've really out and out heard the Brandon music as well. We'll have this field at some stage. Yeah, great combo. Element screen. Being able to send away stuff is going to be very important for over at Zal. Heartbeat, Joyous Spring, and Super Poly sent to the graveyard. Probably not the mill that you want if you're the player here. Going to be able to send Havness away. This will be the Kit Carlos. If the table bugged, just go to a different table. Really good matches going on out here. So this is the big thing that these sort of really interesting pile decks have. They just have so many ways of going into another sort of engine. There is back from other Crimson Tears. They will send away the Engraver now. That's effect. Shuffling one Light Fiend, the extra. Now we're special summoning that card. Lazy have another interruption here. Really good turnout for the stream at the moment. 65 people in and plenty of action ahead. Once again, if you are new to the stream, don't forget to join us in our Discord. Follow us here on Twitch and help us on the road to 6K. We've had a pretty interesting start to the year. We're wanting to grow our community, grow our tournaments. We are going to have a midweek tournament next week as well. We're going to have the Wednesday Rookies Cup as well. So I'm looking for at least players that have not won a tournament in here before to be part of that cup. So we will finally have something there in mind for others. Bro, I'm so close to dying. Can I enter with my deck, or do I have to have one that fits the theme? So Mox, the tournament has started, but we can get you an entry in to the event. You will duel Coney. I can have one person enter in. But yeah, if Cody and you can go to that table, would be great. Bear with me. Yeah, just know when the tournament does start, it makes it really, really tricky to sort of add people in. I can in this case. You can play anything you okay, so just watch the tournament today. It'll be a bit easier for me. Like, I've clicked the start on my challenge thing there. But yeah, those are the rules there. You can play anything you like and swap out anytime. I'd just suggest for just relaxing for this one and then being prepared for Mat Cup going forward. Up for next week. Yeah, just keep an eye on the Discord. That's the key thing. Yeah, that tells you roughly when events are live. Like I'm usually up at this time anyway, like sort of streaming. So yeah, round about usually this time of the events. So we're on hero. Okay, Lazy's trying to break through the hero. Well, trying to get something going with hero. Like Tealman got enough to hold on here. That's going second, so first blood going to Hidden White Dragon in that duel. There's no top seeds in our event mocks, but if you were to say the first person to enter, that's usually the top seed would be Coney today. Some history, some people have won this tournament multiple times before that are in the event. We've got a few that will be looking to lift the cup for the first time today. Simo opting to go first in that duel. Obviously, Godzilla's taking the first one. Did everyone get an opponent? It was only Coney that missed out on an opponent, but yeah, just with the me starting the tournament, I can't unclick and get it sorted now, so we'll keep it at 15. Give one person the buy. Fun. But no, we got some really good numbers today, which I'm really happy about. Evil Hero Darkest Night now, so monsters lose control. Original attack with this materials. Blue Eyes decks aren't Blue Eyes decks anymore. Mox, I don't enter my own tournament. Yeah, so it's 15. I'm just watching over at Sound Lazy go at it. Yeah, it's more blue eyesy than what you think, though. Samo, like you've still got the Spirit of the Eyes of Blue, Maiden of White. They're blue eyes cards. Wishes for the Eyes of Blue. Got obviously Spirit, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. There is some plays to it. This is best of 3. This indeed is. The rule set is there. Just make sure you let your opponent know if you are swapping decks or anything. So it's best 2 out of 3 format. Obviously, we've got the new incentive there, Pickle Knights. We've had 1 gifted sub so far for that, and the new emotes sort of tracking along quite nicely as well. The Primite package is 7 cards in a 45 card deck. Yeah, that was an expensive package, that too. I only remember just scraping it together to be able to get it done. We made Drill Beam and SR in case they need a hit in the future. If they hit Drill Beam, they just kill the entire Primite engine off, because that's such a key thing for their play. Little Knight being taken care of in that one. Any more big plays? Hero are a dangerous proposition. At hundreds. Yeah, it's an okay-ish sort of replacement if Drill Beam did get hit. I didn't even craft the Roar in the end. Like, I still won't craft unless I absolutely have to. Changing decks as well, okay, all good. So that is the duel between Pyro and Coco Kampachi. So first or second, Drill Beam's only allowed to be as strong as it is because you have to play normal monsters, so therefore it's not all that strong. Fantastic for me for little projects going forward. Like, obviously, like, a lot of normal monsters now are sort of a wee bit more relevant with that. Looking very strong in this tournament. I believe over at Zell has won the Mat Cup before too. I could be wrong. Been a wee while since they last joined. How's things? Random Note Generator. A big shout out to Generator. Joined at the start of the Mat Cup. We're in the opening sort of match on our stream. That's Pokemon X/Y. Correctly. Activate. Gonna pile on more pressure. The Fairy Tale Snow in the grave now, so it's just adding more resources to that ever-growing graveyard. GG's over at Zell. We'll take the first game against Lazy in that one. So we will go to another duel. We will go to the Stock Zoner and Jenzazul, who was on debut. Taking that match there. Let's see how this is playing out. Fiendsmith Engraver into Tracts. I'm actually really surprised that Snow hasn't been out in that band. It's just such a nasty card. Nibiru very early on. Interesting. Engraver back. Sequence. Now we've got one of the main Fiendsmith pieces there. Sequence equipped there. Xiamen into that rising scale. Fiendsmith, a very solid twist. I do suspect this will be a good dominant deck as the tournament goes on. Teleport now, Xiamen, Jam Fever. Got Jenzazul. He's taking out the Desiree. Full cards. Set, and then a monster in defense here, and we are popping. We're popping. We are returning back to hand. And very much going in for the attack straight away, and Zot's had a very nice start to the tournament. Very clean. The Jenzazul can showcase a combo or two in the next battle. So Simo taking on Godzilla Gamer. So Godzilla Gamer, we believe, is 1-0 up at the moment. Simo looking to bounce back. So Selector going second. Obviously, the Simo... Crystal Simo up and go first. Mirror Sword Knight. This will be the Chimera Plunder. Chimera Fusion. You all set for your World Championship run, Fab, in a few days? I'm the apprentice. Well, I reckon the theory is, like, everyone will play hard in the tournament, and then like, Fab's like the final boss, and pretty much takes everyone out. Go, Blackbeard, the Plunder Patrol Captain, in phase. Sniped a Blue Eye, so we know Godzilla's sticking to the Pride and Joy at the moment. Drill Beam. Total is going to protect that. Ash. Here we are beautifully set up. There'll be Mausoleum. Isho's opted to go first. Bounce back in the door. Indigo Eyes. Silver Dragon here. Always gathering the momentum they need. Tyrant Dragon now. Apprentice, so Nightmare Apprentice is just gonna hold out here. Mercy of the House of Wax, Simo looking to stall. Just in the background, I've actually worked out what the logical deck is out of Ryzel or Malice that I have to go for too. It looks very likely Malice would be the choice. If it is a couple months later, it would be great. Plus, Matt's my favourite Yu-Gi-Oh guy and I'm hella biased. Appreciate that, Fab. Question is, can Simo fight in the stall? Find out if you can clear the Blue Eyes board, you're doing pretty well. And Gazelle, the king of mythical explorers, now added to hand. Well, that's good to hear, Fad. Like, I try to be family friendly as possible. Like, that's always what I try to do. Like, probably notice I don't swear in stream. I swear like a sailor offline. Like it's just not the place I feel you need to do that sort of thing. And like I try to stay relatively to the game topic in question, or sort of other relevant gaming or anime topics. Evolution Beast, this is over. This is what I think Simo's setting up for Yada. We are going to be going to a game 3. On a patrol, shipping. Nextro has been defeated here. That is to Kite Tenjo. Kite Tenjo will be waiting the winner of Gen Dizzle and Zot Stono. A quick exit for Nextro in this particular week's action. Big Steel Seismic Smasher. We're still trying to build up a big wall of play here. Is this what Simo needs? Simo would like to press this to a game 3. Doesn't look like any interruption. The Illusion Beast, there it is. Renus mating. Grabbing the Mirror Sword Knight, we are building again. Battle phase. What are we going to be attacking here? Yeah, interesting first round matchup. So it looks like Simo's going to level this one up and take Godzilla to a third game. Has found a way. What you got to do as a player, like that was a pretty intimidating board. Roll of the Indigo Eyes Silver Dragon. Passing Suction Cup Man. Card on the field. Simo did have a line to win. There you have it. That is going to 1-1 in that series of matchups. Simo taking the opportunity. Godzilla's got the more important go first or second in that one. So we've got Mac taking on Hidden White Dragon. This is Macadamia Nuts and Hidden White Dragon. Let's see how this match plays out. A lot of people on the Feensmith package. Yeah, people are eliminated in the tournament section. More than welcome to battle anyone there. Just do note where he Divity Doc's ice cream. Amazing how Divity's so relevant now with Feensmith. Now, and that's the end phase. Hidden White Dragon, pretty happy with how that's been set up. Little Knight now. For a card to get rid of the Drill Beam. Okay. Princess. Bestower of Flames. And White Dragon's done a good enough job there. Draws for him now into play. How does Fire King remove an active Chaos Angel? There you go. Found out just then. Very fast-paced, though. This is a pretty epic first sort of battle there. The SP Little Knight's gone. Lebellion back. Hard Ascent. Break sending the Anima away. Renix back. Guy Crisis now. Hard to believe, like, this time last year, Fire King were the top, one of the top decks in the qualifiers. Back the Ponix. Very likely that is Macadamia Nuts picking up the win here. Sacred Fire King Garunix. Ponix. There you have it. That's a good, strong one for Macadamia Nuts. We've got Seto Kaiba taking on the Tribal Chief. Taking that particular action. And we have Branded's. Fusion Not a bad choice, Brandon. And I did see the alternative art sneak into that graveyard. Someone's been getting ulti art. Themataurian. Rebellion. Turning us sent away. We've got the Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon set up nicely. Rebellion back. Grabbing a Brandon regain. A nice wee start here for the Tribal Chief. Seto Kai, we've got a wee bit of work to do. We're on the math mix. The thing is, that was a good pre-setup from Tribal Chief. Light and Darkness Dragon Lord now. We are not probably busting through here. That is just an absolutely insane position that Tribal Chief finds himself in. Equation. Flash Mage now. Dakota. Total Greed Soul need the extra draw here. Quick Equation swinging back here, and we're going into the Terahertz. And the Super Poly will be happening, and that is the Tribal Chief bouncing back at that one. So it is going to a final game. Iroh versus the OSS Kenpachi. We've got this old classic card here. Nasty be surprised. Now back to your rank up till the next round. So the McGee Show did get up over the line there. So Zot Stoner is through the next round. We'll be taking on got an opponent for you, Zots. That is Kite Tenjo. Kite Tenjo versus Zot Stoner. Quarterfinal can get underway as soon as possible. Action of plenty here. Sprites. I already got a wee bit of work to do to get out of this one. Sprint. Okay. Anyway, the Vision Resonator. I will be using the green screen eventually. I just got to work out where to put it. Suction Cup Man. Pretty much go exclamation mark room and just ask if anyone wants to have a duel. That's been eliminated from the tournament. But yeah, we'll work out a use for that. I've just got to try and implement it in some way. We get better lighting and everything too, ideally. But yeah, don't interrupt the tourney players though. Like normally I don't allow that, but at the go to the bottom tables and see if anyone wants to have a duel. But not in the back of the chair. I don't have my ideal chair at the moment. Like, I broke my chair a couple months ago and I haven't bothered to get a new chair since. So when I get a new chair, it'll be effectively what we will do then is just strap it to the back of it. And then green screen it in. Yep, someone definitely is playing an RDA variant at the moment. By the looks of it, RDA package looks like is in here. I did the chair for like about a year and a half, and then this one day it just the back wheels just completely broke. Like you can't even put it back on. It's that bad. Yeah, I will get another sort of gamer chair. I don't know when it'll be because I'm actually saving up some other particular things at this particular stage. Like carrots. Triple tactics talent for Kimpachi, looking awesome in an awesome position here. We under probably steal the Chaos Angel or the Bull Drake in this situation. Get to steal Chaos Angel. Yo!
Booyah! Who's the man?
Is it Yanni Kovic? Or Kovic? Kovic. Let me know how to pronounce it. I appreciate you joining us for the stream. Must be Yanni Kovic or Yan. Yeah, let me know how to pronounce that. Like I said, I'd rather get the name right. If we got it wrong, still a hat rabbit. 300 points left for Pyro to stay in the contest here at the moment. We've got a continuous trap. $300 life points in a dream. What does Pyro have? Yeah, game is never the life points are gone. You need to draw phenomenally well to get out of this one. And my dragon through 2-1. 2-1. So, Hidden White Dragon, you're taking on the McGee Show. Good series of duels between you and Macadamia Nuts. I'm sure that'll be a tough round against the McGee Show. So the story rolls on for Hidden White Dragon in this one. Over at Zell, I've got your result in. Cool. 2-0. Must have been a tougher game that next one. You're waiting for the winner of Simo and Godzilla at the moment, who are currently locked 1-1. Tell you what, a lot of 2-1s. A lot of 2-1s in the opening rounds. House Creator going into defense. Samo has got through 2-1. Okay, that must have been an epic duel, that one. Wish we caught that one, but Samo, you're taking on over at Zhao in the next round. Dragon Fusion. Finding a way is Pyro. Trying to manifest some sort of result. Green and Beerus played in that tool, gee. That card's good in some formats. Yeah, McGee shows in a lot of other streams. Gonna tweak your deck some more and remain eternally angry at Konami for making the most unjustified hit I've ever seen. With Blue Eyes. Hey, like, you found a way. That's what you gotta do. Good duelists find a way of winning. We're on the field now. Activation. Cross. These have been great matches so far. Like this, the Heart and Resilience and Pyro game alive. Trying to force one more play out of the Kenpachi deck. Speaking of dumb duels, I had a pretty silly duel today. Someone played 5 cards face down. I mean, it was like a stun type deck. Haven't seen that deck for a wee while. Surrender had to come. It was just too much resource. Pyro run due to time limit. Pound away. Unbelievable stuff from Pyro. And Pyro will win that series of games. Pyro is gone to the next round. Pyro, you're taking on Coney. Final action now, Kite and Zot. You'd be gutted about that, Coco. You probably had the advantage in that though if that went a wee bit longer. Beauty of having the old timer going up against you. Added 2 Pot of Avarice to the deck because I keep running out of Chimera Fusion monsters. Pot of Avarice play percentage going up. Samo making the full advantage of that card. Yeah, looking forward to seeing how you go in your next duel there. There's Samo against over at Sal. That'll be a really challenging duel, to say the least. Yeah, just start straight away. Just get straight into it. Like, there's no... you're taking out against Samo over at Tower. But no, because I'm also fellow. I just wanted to ask. Sorry if it sounded rude. No, you're all good. Just feel free to ask. Bot's looking quite strong on this tournament here today, meaning business. Kind of hard to know who's going to sort of rise from the crop of players that we have left, actually. Like, this has been a great tournament so far. We are going to be bringing back a tournament in a couple of days too. It'll be... So it will be this Wednesday coming up. Haven't won a tournament in my stream. 4 formats, best 2 out of 3, similar to this. So we'll have more tournament action then. Obviously we've got our next incentive up, which is Peggle Nights. That is being set a target of 5 gifted subs. And we've got the newer mode as well, so plenty happening in the stream. Are you facing the McGee show? You are facing Hidden White Dragon. So Hidden White Dragon's just waiting for you, I believe. But yeah, get started those matches as soon as possible, because yeah, like I said, we're going to keep the tournament flowing. Lots of them exploring their turn. There'll be Jam Fever. Is a pretty solid board. Kaita has showed a lot in this tournament, though, that this board can be broken. we have to target the Jam Fever. Okay, Jam Fever is... Is it going to be stopped? Are we going to burn... Negate? No, we're not going to burn the negate that we have with the Fiendsmith. Can't target it anyway. Will it be a Fiendsmith dominated World Qualifier? Like many variants going around, will Fiendsmith get some hits after the Cup? That'll be the next big question. Ruling duels. Hopefully all the quarterfinals are being watched. If you are a spectator on the tournament, definitely check those out as well. You don't have to necessarily watch the perspective of my game. Oh, there's the Maxi being played there. We're on Argo Stars. This deck really touched me up today. I just didn't know what to hit on this engine. Ranked, like I've got to be aware of some of these builds. Lightning Taidu, is that how you pronounce that there? The trap, these are interesting, very interesting trap cards. A bit too much in the gas tank for Zot there. Hidden White Dragon taking on the Tribal Chief. This will be a big game. Who is going to take the early advantage in this one? Both players coming off 2-1 victories. Larry. Okay, Magna Heart. the old roach is always played. Tournaments. Of course, you just gotta fight fire with that, as mentioned. DDD, Wave, Fighting Caesar, SP Little Knight now. Larry being banished. Gain, getting Larry set back. Not a bad wee move. Bull Drake now into hand. Tribal Chief on the old reliable, the old branded. And Ash branded a high spirit. Korea Sense. Oliver, we've got Turn Nevada on the field. Here we go. It's going to be potentially stopped. Moments in this game. Oliver getting banished. Continue to put in the work, you know, that is that's what the Tribal Chief will be doing here. Got a great chance of breaking up the board. Gonna see the Caesar activating here. My Dragon got some big calls to make. That has been stopped. I think it will actually. I think it's unaffected. Yeah. They're not random loss come into play there. That is a mistake. Very much branded in control of the still. For him activating as well. This is a good response from Hidden My Dragon here. Some valuable tools away from Tribal Chief. Shows you how versatile this engine is. We'll be going face up now for the Tribal Chief. We've got Brandon regained. Fusion deployment. We are still firing out moves on main phase 2. What a great tussle this has been. Two titans throwing the kitchen sink at each other. It's just Hidden My Dragon's got some resources in hand that can really do a job here. What do people think of the branded arena too? I quite like what they've done there. Like, it's just a nice wee touch that they're adding fields and giving themes to each of the archetypes. I hope eventually that like most archetypes have some sort of field in the theme, even if it does cost an arm and a leg for players to get. What particular thing would people like to see next? Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit is going to be activating on the branded regained. Any topics people want to bring up in stream as well? Stream has got quiet in terms of people in the chat. Guess everyone's just focused on the duels right there as well. I might Lordy load there is on field. That could be a big moment in the duel. Like, obviously a drill beam would be good at this part of the duel for Hidden My Dragon. So starting to assemble the board that will defeat the Tribal Chief in this game. Yeah, just got to think of some little goals this month to complete. Like, obviously a goal of mine will be to get another impulse, do pretty well on the rank boards, do well in the Duelist Cup as well. Obviously you want to be putting a good thing forward there. Yeah, probably save up. Like, I am looking not to go Ryziel now. I might go Malice in terms of, like, the next big deck that I go for if I do go for a meta-related deck. Because of the fact that I've got most of the things outside of that package. The 1600 little chip damage here in Constello. Yeah, M7, that'll be an end of turn. The nice position for Hidden White Dragon to be in. Driver selected, okay. I'm drawing out resource. Radix Seal the Heavenly Spears. First, I presume. That must have been a long battle too between Coney and Pyro. Valiant fights going on at the moment. We've got all 4 quarterfinals still going. If you've had a result, guys, do let us know as well, so people are not waiting in the next round. Like, we try to keep things flowing, but I do sense all the matches are going at the moment. Final between Titans. Oh, what a tournament this has been. This such intense battles. Players. Radix Seal the Heavenly Spears will activate and return play, but it will activate this as well. Maybe not. Like, obviously that's during the main phase. Getting a Bysteel probably in defense is what Hidden White Dragon will probably search for. Brim, not a bad choice. If that gets destroyed, that sends that away. After the tussle, this is your game for Hidden White Dragon. Another match over at Zao and Sima. I think this is game number 2 over at Zao, up 1-0 at the moment. But Simo's been allowed to play in this one. Gilman's Castero. Sent away. We did see the Fairy Tale Snow send itself away there. Chimera Fusion. Having Chimera the King of Phantom Beast. Hypnos in hands. Yes, I can make a good fist of the still. King over itself. Should be the deserved favourite in this still, but Themataurian has got a few surprises with the deck. Pot of Avarice. That's going to draw 2 cards. Shipyard now. Golden here into play, and that is our Plunder Patrol Captain. Sent back. Patrol Booty now. Sends away the Fiendsmith's track, so nice start for both players here. Reef, Reno Heart sent away. Lightning Kyoto with the Raider 5. Yo, welcome in. Oh, Lightning, you sound like you had a great stream, my friend. Welcome in to you and your viewers. If you guys are not following Lightning X Kyoto, fastest playing master, definitely check out their channel and follow. Retail Snow now. We are still trying to march on here. One hit the Chimera. Negated. Sent away. That's going to activate the Kit Carlos, though. Tournament's still going. This is the middle of our tournament at this particular stage. This is very close. Default battle. Just the amount of resource that this deck can send the graveyard and set up plays. It's just going to be a big factor, I think, almost in this duel. That is sent away. Incredibly well played here from Simo. Exciton Knight. And that has cleared the whole board. No worries for over at Zell here. Can Simo recover here? Caldo. Shuffle. That may help if the duel goes a bit longer. Braver now into Grim. Pierce anyway, Engraver, and now we've got Sequence. Insane plays there. That was a pretty commendable setup from Simo there. On through a Weaver Resource. 4 cards still in hand. Got the Gnome Day. You're welcome in Lightning Kyoto's viewers. My name's Themataurian. We stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Every day. Love having people from all over the world watching. We are in the middle of a very, very fascinating tournament at the moment. If you are new to the stream, don't forget to hit the follow button. Join us in our Discord. Help us grow our community. That's the main important thing we need. More people coming to our tournaments. The goal is to try and get a 32-person tournament by the end of the year again. We're going to try and get it like the old days. That is such a good setup here. 5,800 in phase. Back to Simo. Good to see in stream Swaggy. Been really impressed with the amount of play. Like one thing to note, there's a lot of Fiendsmith in this tournament today. Yeah, tournament's been super competitive. Zenon. May have thought it was turn 1. Over Zao May, I thought it was turn 1. That's with how the duel played out. It's a pretty intense tournament. Simo's got a chance to level this up. Sword Knights. Still rocking the Speedroids. I'm still going to get the odd component for Speedroid. Going to take a fair bit of work. Like we've set our goals out for this month, which is just to try and get another Dominus Impulse. I am looking at the Malice engine, thinking if I can build potentially that. Looking at Malice at Anister. If they release at the same time. Yeah, obviously some of those projects I think a lot of you guys would like to see done. Another Pot of Avarice here. We're just liking to draw a whole lot of cards. This is alright for Simo here at this stage. Good Memento deck because you got a few of those cards. Memento go pretty good too. Like, I think people slowly working them out a wee bit, but they won a tournament here a few weeks ago. 3 cards left. Or a Sword Knight here. Can Simo get this his favor? We've got the Big Wing Berthment. Now, we've got some really awesome people in stream. Be sure to check out Xenon's YouTube channel as well. Xenon puts up amazing replays and stream for people to watch, ranging from things like Amazonas. We've seen Abyss Actors, Dynamist. Like, we've been treated some good duels over the year. So if Xenon can put their YouTube channel in if they please. Got a few other streamers in. We've got the McGee Show as well. The McGee Show is, of course, the Tribal Chief in this tournament that had an epic duel before with Hidden White Dragon. So be sure to check out their channel. Yeah, hopefully everyone's like the wee retro sort of flashback to the Blackwing overlay as well. Oh, the Chanter. The retrain, that card. So I can find a way. Find a way of turning this game. Mirror Fusion. Dragon will go first, so it's gone to a third game as well. There's going to be a lot of weary people going into the latter parts of this tournament. A lot of duels going the distance. Just to note, in the first round, 3 duels went 2-1, and a lot of duels were quite contested at 2-0, but a lot of 2-1s in this one so far. This could go to 2-1. Retail Snow. It is going to be the savior for over at Zell. That card was sort of seen early in the first turnover at Zell had. The Chimera, the Illusion Beast, will be stopped in that particular set. GG's Otsona, your loss. That 2-1. That's what Simo could need. Focusing on that snow. Control of that now. And Simo's taken that to 3 games. Okay. That is a victory that Simo's pulled out of the fire there. So Stoner has made the semi-finals. Pyro and Coney. So Stoner, you're waiting for the winner of that duel that just concluded there. So got Stoner into the semi-finals. And the winner of that next round. Coney and Pyro. Pyro being valiant in this tournament. And we've got RDA. Coney busting out the new structure deck cards. Oh, that is a very good call buy on the Max Seed, Thunder Dragon Dark. Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Red Dragon Archfiends. Another level 10. Archfiend Bane. Crimson Guy, Crimson Guyver, grabbing Red Zone, Vision. Now we've got the Dispatcher. Pyro breakthrough, 2 very mighty monsters. We've got the Druis Worm, sending away that there. That is going to negate the Druis Worm. Freezing Curses. And Huggins negated. Thunder Dragon sort of getting into groove here. And we are going the Colossus. Colossus. Thunder Dragon Fusion. Titan. Gyra now gone. This is such clever play from Pyro. Putting themselves in a position here that they'll be pretty happy with. Done a lot of good work, Titan, for Pyro on that turn. Stand up, Thunder Dragon Roar now. Activate. That's going to negate. Cross Worm now. Dragon Fusion again. This has been a fascinating duel as well. Thunder Dragons and Resonators going at it in this one. Yeah, not a problem, Kaido. It's good to have you part of the tournament. It's been a wee while since your last stream. I appreciate you joining. Hopefully we can get you in for more streams. That is always a pleasure having you in. Got a bit of power at 5,500 now. Cross sheep. Cross Worm now. Give him the Dispatcher. Dispatcher's been outed, so this is Pyro's opportunity to maybe get a game on Coney here. But respect the hustle. This one. Sprite Sprint now. Having a great time in the Mat Cup here at this. The crucial juncture. This is a quarterfinal. We've got 3 live quarterfinals going. I think all the games have gone to 3 games. Remember the Simo run with Thunder Dragons to the finals a couple of times. Didn't quite get over the line with the deck, but it was a very fascinating watch back in 2023, I think that was. First, boarding their turn. Colossus. Great use of the Thunder Dragon package here. There you have it. Coney has had to surrender that one. Plunder Patrol, Keeson, Tallur. How's things, Keeson, though? Good to see you here. One match that is live at the moment, which is the deciding duel. Coney has lost the 2 duels. Pyro into the semi-finals. Coney, well played. Pyro, well played. Coney, appreciate you joining the tournament with your girlfriend as well. Hopefully we see you on the weekly with your girlfriend as well. Like, it was a pleasure having her in the event as well. Big shout out to... And White Dragon has got through 2-1 over the McGee Show, and the final semi-final between Hidden White Dragon and Pyro can begin. Go. Pretty important fixture this duel. The winner of this duel will be taken on Zot. Sequence. Reaper now. Pilgrim Reaper is going to send some things away. You have T-Element here. Havness sending away. Havness will activate. First turn. Somehow Master here. In the Castiera. Plunder getting into action here now. Whitebeards. Aldo is going to shuffle. Valiantly try to break through there. It's very likely over itself will take this. Up to the live feed of this game now. $300 points been taken. He's still got a bit of hope in the duel. Yo, Kappa Incorporated. How how's things going, my friend? Welcome into the tournament of grind, a bit of toil for both players. Someone's got a wee bit of work to do. What can we hear? Undercard into play. Got that graveyard of note. This little creature here is pretty much just sitting in that graveyard, I think. very smartly as well. Can't wait for it in the Malice piles. I'm very much considering playing Malice. I was having a wee look at their list, just in between sort of matches in the tournament or quiet periods. Gating the Yarrow Cave. No, he's gonna flip that down. That was a wee bit too much power for Simo to overcome, but a valiant effort from Simo in the tournament, though, comes to an end. Over at Zhao versus Zotstoner in the semi-finals. You needed basically everything to go your way in that particular duel. Yeah, Hidden White Dragon and Pyro, and over at Zhao versus Zotstoner. So we'll just get started as soon as we can. Zotstone is ready to go. But yeah, just start whenever, guys, and we'll get semi-final action underway. And the tension build up in the semi-final thing here. I think if he didn't have that Osage Shift in grey, then I could have won. It's amazing that those Osage cards are just so dominant. Damn, I wish I had edited now. To be honest, my deck might have held out if hard the cards didn't brick your hand. Yeah, if you're a couple minutes early, you would have done Coney in round 1. Been a very interesting first round match. in Pyro here. Pyro's just got that unusual deck, it's just, you don't know what to hit. Nope, anyone can enter mocks for these tournaments. I don't put any limitations like that in. No roll like that or anything. It's just pretty much just have fun. This hand's really bad, really needed the draw. It's got too greedy. I think Hidden White Dragon to be confident with this. This is a great opportunity for Hidden White Dragon to take the first game. Here we go. We are building into the performance here from Hidden White Dragon. Anyone's tournament still though, like there's still a lot of water to go on the bridge. I can't wait to see the Zot and Over itself series of duels. That'll be quite a fascinating series of events. I think Zot will be trying to get to the final along with Over itself. Or I think the first time for Zot. I think Over itself has won this tournament once. I think before, maybe twice. It has been a wee while. The memory's a bit hazy there. So the surrender had to come in there, and it is a win there for Hidden White Dragon. Yeah, the other semi-final is playing out at the moment. Seeing a steady build up here of play from Stoner. But this Punk Fiendsmith deck is a pretty cool wee deck. Obviously, you got the Jam Fever that helps a wee bit as well. This is the really, really recent support of Punk, ain't it? They don't have anything else to release over the next wee while. Punk Jam Fever, okay, end phase there. We've ended up on a pretty good board over at Zell. Now has a wee bit of work to do. Main phase 1. Correct. Murray sent away. Get away for element stuff. Yeah, I've got a tier against this sort of build. The we'll buy on that. Murray into Fiendsmith Blade. That's now into a bit of a gear. Okay, we've got the Daruli trap. Dangerous. Okay, that is just pretty much just evaporated that turn so quickly for over at Zao. This is going to be more than likely game here. Doesn't scale. That shows you the power of still going first. I still think to this day and age there needs to be a few good go second decks. Not as potent and as silly as Tempai was. I think if they planned it out alright, they could probably get a few things sort of in where they could break up a board and possibly have a good back and forth. GG's, well played. To Zot over at Zao will go first in that one. We're back to the second of the Hidden White Dragon and Pyro series of games. Once again, hopefully everyone's enjoying the stream. If you are new to the stream, don't forget to hit the follow button, join us in our Discord, be part of these amazing tournaments. We are going to have another tournament on Wednesday of this week. It'll be the Rookies Cup. So we'll wait for the Rookies to come up. So pretty much if you have not won a tournament on stream here before, you're more than welcome to join that tournament. It is just once in a blue moon that we have this. Where it gives someone an opportunity to win a tournament for the first time on stream. Putting the rules to the Met Cup. Oh, here we go, SP Little Knights. What play going on here? This crazy engine give Hidden White Dragon any scares? We're about to find out. See, you can see the skill in Pyro's play too, like just being able to cobble together like a few good engines together and make something happen. Like obviously Pyro has been in and out of the game for good periods of time, and we'll be able to rebuild the account pretty quickly. Freezing curses now, so they come right next to the extra zone now, and in a turn. Be intriguing how the other game's going as well. Trying to set up a big board here. Can we press for game here, Pyro? That'll be the next thing. Taking my dragon to a third consecutive 2-1 situation where they would have to win. It's fatigue setting in for both players here as well. Like, they've had to duel some pretty crazy duels over the last wee while. Can't OTK because of Runic. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I was thinking that was the end of turn 2, but I'm just trying to set up a pretty broken board to get control of the dueling situation. Got the 10 battle phase. Is it going to be enough to hold out here? Good, but it's a good board though. You got the Baron and Titan and Angel, which are going to do things. Draw us room. Maxi activating from hand. That's a one-off too. Do you have 1 or 2 Maxis there, Pyro? Been there quite a few times today so far. Oh, you're on 2 Maxi. That must have been a recent acquisition. Changing deck. So over at Zalonzod have gone to 1-all, and they are going to a decider here. Will we get a decider in this semi-final? But it's been a quick pace tournament, just about the end of the second hour of the event here today. Probably still got another hour or so to go. Obviously, you got the finals still to go along. Got Dippity into play. Link 1 Fiendsmith into play. destruction. Okay. How long is this gonna go? This particular instance before we see some fireworks, runic destruction. I'm gonna deplete the options that my dragon has at their disposal. Interesting tactic with Ash, 40 load. Big fella and Saranir, I think they've just gone to the grave. Pyro's got an enormous hand. The odds are really stacked against Hidden Dragon in this fight. We are going to take out the Chaos Angel, I believe, here. No, we are going to take that out. Obviously, that it can't be destroyed by battle. That's a logical choice. Unfortunately not, because it protects that there. And it's going to a third game as well. So, Pyro and Hidden White Dragon will just... I had decided there, and we're going to the decider of this one here. So the great action continues here in the tournament. What twists and turns do we have here? Pyro will change builds. Monk Engine will be beat by Maxi. Cool buy. That is a key moment in the game. Semi-finals semi-finals at the moment. Been a pretty good tournament actually. Like there's been a lot of 2-1s. Yes. Samo got roached. Had a good tournament, Samo though. Like for all that, Samo's a very skilled player. Like I've known Samo for quite a while, and the ability to mix plunder with everything is testament to their skill. Chimera Plunder is a pretty fun build to watch in action. Sometimes you got to feel bad, right? That as we've had many discussions before, Max see it worse. I can only see it being put to 1, and then it will never get banned. Good old Tasaku. Tasaku raided us a bit earlier, actually. It's good to see Tasaku stream a raid. It's a lot of flack, but a very good friend of the channel. Then the tension build up. You'd think Dot will be quite happy here, being able to get to this point in the game. Got too many interruption, and Max C was sort of countered, I think. Early in the turn by full five. Sequence. I think how it's going to work too, I think both semi-finals are going to finish roughly about the same time, which is going to be great. It's a really good board opening up. If Overt's Outbreaks this, they deserve to make the finals here. Castera Unicorn. Okay, so we've gone the Castera route here. Smith in Paradise. I think Fiendsmith will be under the microscope coming into the next ban list, especially after the Duelist Cup. Yeah, as the time goes on, we will just sort of plan what we're going to do tomorrow. Then an unusual day off on Monday, short day on Tuesday. This means I get through halfway through the week almost sort of straight away. We've got 11 days before our holiday, guys. 11 days of work. 2 weeks of break this month. I cannot wait. Got some big things planned for those days. Like, probably the first thing we'll try and do is an 80% attempt for Legacy to try and get that record. I'll be doing some brains. Probably I'll have to do it some part of this week coming up, I think. Prep in for some of those tough duels. Get a lot of practice in. But yeah, it's a big... Yeah, like, it's been a long time. Like, it's been well over a year since I last had a holiday, so... Really do need it, to be honest. Like, work this week gave me a bit of annual leave just to go home 2.5 hours early a few times this week, which was great. Because I know my hours are high and I do need that mental rest. It's a win here for Zot. Zot will make the finals there, so GG's. Now we've got the third one. Yeah, a bit of a master grind this month as well. It's actually a really good timing for my holiday too, because what will happen is we will be in stage 2 by then. I think the week that I go off is where that happens. People might have a bit of fatigue this month. Might be able to take advantage of that. Up for you guys. Pyro's got to go first here. Yeah, it'll be a big run for you, Zot. Everyone that's remaining has won this cup before. I think Pyro's won it once. Hidden White Dragon. I don't know how many times Hidden White Dragon's won it, but won it quite a few times. Probably 5, 6, 7 times now. Right up there in terms of the all-time GOATs on this particular list. Well, Senatus holds the record for most ever Met Cup wins with 11. And then I think it's Frankie on 8. Tied with Cheek Clapper with 8 wins. That had to be a more potent turn. We'll find out if that is a winning turn in a moment. But you'd be kind of happy you didn't get blown out on that one. It's been an absolute pleasure to have this tournament as per usual. And yeah, we'll look forward to more of these events. Drill Beam now. The card will be targeting the Chaos Angel. Chaos Angel gone now. And this is looking very likely Hidden White Dragon advancing to another final again. How much is in the gas tank for Hidden White Dragon though? They've had all their matches have gone 3 games today. Dot had at least against Jen Dizzle in 2-0 and a couple 2-1s in recent times. It's been very hard fought. And there you have it. It is Hidden White Dragon into another final again. So it's Hidden White Dragon taking on Zot Stoner. Zot looking for their second ever Met Cup victory. Yeah, like you're forced to make a decision. Then you have to go full commit if you're trying to commit maxi. I make a call early now these days. If I see a maxi, I try to minimize their hand. Like they more than likely are going to win when they've resolved that card. Yeah, Hidden White Dragon taking on Zot Stoner. It will be a great series of events. Right, the last 3 duels of our stream for today. And then, yeah, tomorrow I'll be on nice and early as well. Not too far away from the World Champ qualifiers. Yeah, we've reached the finals, the final 2 people standing. So, yeah, the final series of games, Shrub, between Hidden White Dragon and Zot. Here we go. Whenever ready to go. And here we are. Yeah, we're doing good, Kaylin, today. In your teamfight tactics games, though, that's good to hear. It is a big resolve here early on, and we've got the Primate Dragon, Etherberyl. Intriguing to see what we end up on here. Zot got the answer for that as well. That is a good imperm. Zot is here to play today. And my old Charmy, that's resolve, which makes things just that a little bit harder. This is looking very ominous. A very quick first game here. Corner went good. Just some interesting people came in and said a few no words in chat. Yeah, you don't really want that. Like, I've seen some interesting ones over the years that you can click on, pretty much glue onto pretty quickly. Like, I had this person come in saying this person's harassed me from stream to stream, and then this person just happened to come into my stream, and I just knew straight away something was up. It was just the same person. They were trying to stir up something in stream. And it was like, yeah, I'm onto that game. Pretty much ban straight away. But yeah, like you don't want people think that's funny and whatnot. I don't find any value in that. Like, sure, you get a cheap laugh yourself, but like, what's it really achieved? Like, all you do is just get banned, and then it's all over. Tried to rage bait and troll first, and then I wasn't biting, and chat was claiming they dropped pivot auto mod is. Yeah, it is. Like, if you set it up pretty good, right, it's yeah, pretty much they're not gonna get anywhere. Assault's looking very strong in this particular duel. And my Dragon's going to have to come back and win 2 games on the bounce. Big moments in that series of duels. Yeah, you didn't bring Megalith. Too late for me and Ed work tomorrow. Hope you have an amazing night, man. An amazing tournament. Yeah, not too far before I wrap things up too, Kaylin. I'll be resting up. I had a big streaming day, actually. I had a 3-hour big session of ranked earlier, and now we've had the tournament that's sort of at a 3-hour stream as well. We're just seeing what both these players do. But yeah, 2 duels to go for me, and then we'll probably set up a big raid ourselves. Waiting for the next match to start. Unless it's glitched out for us here. It's stuck on entry. Have to wait a few moments before the duel concludes, I suppose. Oh, your internet died, Hidden White Dragon? I was wondering what was going on. We'll just wait till you get back up. Be delay between matches, guys. That's all good. Fingers crossed the internet holds out for you, Hidden White Dragon. We'll just wait for Zot to pop back onto the tables. And we'll get going into this match. Sorry for the delay, everyone, for the final couple duels of the tournament. Zot looking for their second ever Mat Cup title. To be anything in that Zot star in her hand, so Hidden White Dragon be freely able to play. fella try to disrupt there in that particular moment. But I reckon now, big imposing thing is, will we see a big board that can get them to at least the third game? Gotta let everyone take it in over the next few minutes as the combo builds up. We're seeing, as mentioned, a Fiends with a bit of domination up on them today. Like, we'll hopefully see a bit more variety again next week. A lot of variation of that. Emergency teleport. Okay, we are trying to play past the punk play. Is this going to be enough to sort of cause some issue here? Big moment in the still here, Juris room, and it stopped the Zotstoner charge. Get rid of the big Nimbiru token now off field. Back. That is a valuable wee play there. We are going to get something out of this play with Lebellion. We are going to a deciding game here, and Hidden White Dragon going for their 12th game of the tournament. Zot's playing in their 11th game in the tournament, so this is pretty insane stats that have happened over the course of this tournament. The winner takes all in this next game. Zot's got the more important go first. Huge moment. In any Mat Cuts before, I wouldn't know. Like, I can't keep track of that record, unfortunately. I know Zot's looking for their second Mat Cut win, and I think Hidden White Dragon's sort of pushing up 6-7 titles now. Mat Cups. Yo, Frankie joining at a very interesting time.
Do not read it! Do not read in the card!
What?
Do not read in the card!
Yes, I'm redeeming the card.
You streaming today, Frankie? Or you sort of just chilling? This is the last still of the stream, convenient enough. You joined at a good time.
No!
Just chilling today, yeah. That sounds like a good plan. Like, I'll probably be doing a lot of that tomorrow, actually, like, just the bonus day off. Notes. Oh, it's an old overlay. My first ever overlay for the stream, actually. We just brought her back. My good old static one. Another activatable card in that Hidden White Dragon hand. The road to the finals. Hidden White Dragons had 3 games with three opponents, and they've all been won by Hidden White Dragon 2-1. Zot's had 1-2-0 and a 2-2-1. So both duelists have had a fair share amount of duels here to get to the finals. Whoever wins this today thoroughly deserves to win the tournament too. Like the amount of duels they've had to go through today. Usually when you get a good run in the tournament, you get a few 2-0s, but the fact of the matter is the tournament's been hard fought in basically every round. Yeah, the goat graced us with the presence there, Shrub. We got a bit of a shot with the old kick Boga, do not redeem for 10 bit. Be happy if you get through your Fiendsmith combo here. Dragon thing is, Hidden White Dragon still has something here in hand. Ah, we've been waiting the whole time, and we are gonna nab the Engraver. It's a good play there. That's going to interrupt the Fiendsmith turn a little bit, but still a lot of engine that Zot can go into here. Down. 2 face downs. 3 face downs. Are we going for 4? Respond with Lack from the Crimson Tears. Cross out Designator. We're going to cross out our own Crimson Tears. very intriguing. The cross out coming in very clutch there. Try and clear that board somehow. Out possession, 5,000 points. Little Fiendsmith package now. Who's gonna budge first here? And that activation has gone through. Engraver now. Engraver on the field. Okay, we're going for the trap of the dangerous Gabu. Exit negated of the engraver. Is that the correct play? That's a big call in the scheme of things.
La 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 lava, chicken.
And there is Redbeard with the lava chicken at a very interesting time during the tournament.
Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy, it's a lava attack.
How's things, Redbeard? Welcome into the stream. Both players probably pushing their timers to the limit here as well. And my Dragon's got the slightest of edges in this still at the moment, just based on what's available. He made it work incredibly hard in this game. Has Zot got any more surprises for us? Onto the battle phase. Okay, we must not have much left in the tank. What sort of top deck can we get? So obviously that was what Hidden White Dragon was thinking. This obviously knows the engine pretty well. So does Zot, for that matter. It's negated though. The reason why it's negated was because of the cross out earlier in the game. it's not a bad choice. What do you get rid of? Do you go for the graveyard play? Or do you go for removal of a card that's face down? So many choices here. That's the second of them gone, and Engraver's into that zone as well. It's down now. This is a really, really intense third game here. Literally could go either way. Just Dot needs a big draw though to get back into this fixture. A wee bit behind on the life points. We have drawn into the rising scales. That is a big draw actually for Stoner. You have an activatable card. SP Little Knight will activate. Targeting the Punk Rising Scales. Almond. So Almond will pay 600 as well, adding a Punk Monster from hand, deck to hand. Do we have another activatable card from Hidden White Dragon's perspective? Stoner has to keep playing here. What's the knowledge on Punk like here? What sort of parts of the engine do we hit here to sort of minimize what damage Stoner can do on this turn? Foxy Tune. Another card, obviously, with that. The Ghost Ogre is going to destroy now the Gambit stream session. What do we have? Do we have anything that can counter it? No, we don't. That is going to be stopped. Yo, Tills NZ, we are going good. How are you? Just joined us at the back end of the stream. We are moments away from probably crowning a winner here, actually. And see what Stoner will do this turn. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit and SP Little Knight coming in pretty clutch. They get the scales back at the end of the turn. Summoning the Foxy Tune. This is my live tournament, yeah. So we're just watching the final game before we wrap up proceedings. How's your Yu-Gi-Oh going, Tills NZ? Battle phase? And what dragon will be happy with that? Like, no threat of losing the game here at the moment. Primite Roar, giving up 2,000 points. There for Dippity. I might rule the unsung hero at the moment. That is a very well invested points there. Light Fiend as well. Can't be destroyed in battle. Trying to work your way through the battle pass. Currently level 86. Yeah, this is a tournament I've had every week since the start of Master Duel. So Master Duel started January 19, 2022. So picture this. This tournament's been every weekend since that date. It's been pretty impressive to keep the tournament rolling that long. Alternated between Fridays, mainly Saturdays, and the odd Sunday. Load. Big play. You should be able to get your dual pass done in the next couple of weeks. You've got like, I think at least another 5 weeks before the next one rolls around. Yeah, like a lot of planning for me will go into that one. Like, need to work out what we're gonna go for actually. It'll still be sensible with those picks. Like at the end of the day, like maybe complete more of our Horus package potentially. Like there's some things here. Anyone plays in this tournament. We have a mix of streamers. It just generally get around 16 to 20 players for the tournament in general. And Hidden White Dragon has won the Mac Cup yet again. Has won a pretty intense showdown there. Won all the duels 2-1. Oh, what an intense finish that was. Yeah, Hidden White Dragon lifts the cup. Okay, gonna now send off a raider now. Who is online that we can raid? We are going to raid today that one new Tagger player is who we're going to raid. So Tagger is playing some Forbidden Memories. Let's get Tagger a big raid. Thank you for that come in. We'll be live again tomorrow. We'll probably be just chilling on Master Duel. Looking to climb a wee bit more. So join us then, and we'll see you tomorrow.